What is up, YouTube? It's your boy One Punch Gaming, and today I'm going to show you guys how to get the maximum damage from your Great Weapon Fighter build. Okay, so as you can see, I have Roar on my loadout with the hidden daggers with Indomitable Battle Strike. There's a reason for that shit. It's not a mistake. A lot of you guys use what's the move called? Daring Shout. A lot of you guys use Daring Shout. So thank you for every single person out there who uses Daring Shout, because you're helping us. Okay, there's nothing wrong with any of these feat points, just tiny little bit. First off, don't pay attention to that or that. Ignore that shit and ignore battle awareness. You don't need that. That's my build. Okay, I will save that for another video of why I chose that. But what you're going to do is go ahead and you're going to take those extra 10 points and spec into your skill, agility, and your powerful challenge. So the only thing you're taking out are these two at the top, and you're not specking into battle awareness. You're just putting that shit into powerful challenge and skill, agility. That's what you're putting that shit into. Okay, everything else is fine except your heroic. You could technically go ahead and take one out of that and put it to get that 4% extra power. It's fine if you leave it right there. I mean, you really don't have to. Okay, go ahead and get that 4% extra power for the maximum damage, but you'll still do a lot of damage regardless, just letting you guys know. Because the reason I have that 5 out of 5 is for my buff loadout that like I said I'm going to be bringing later, so that's why I have that 5 out of 5. But okay, so your powers are Roar, hidden daggers, and down a battle strike. Why do you have Roar? First off, let's go ahead back to defeats. This was not a mistake. I do spec into Relentless Battle Fury for a reason. First off, you reduce the cooldown by Roar 50%. Okay, you're increasing the damage by 25%. You can go ahead and spec into now the AoE damage. A lot of people are gonna be like, oh my god, why are you spec into AoE damage? No one specs into that. I understand that, and I don't see why people don't spec into that, because that's actually a very helpful feat to have. But you can spec into staying power if you would like to. I'll show you guys why I spec into AoE damage. First off, weapons master strike is indeed AoE damage. Hidden daggers is indeed AoE damage. Okay, so you're just getting that extra damage. Weapons master strike is not an encountered power, and this is literally where most of your damage is going to be coming from. Like, seriously. So expect into the AoE damage if you want the maximum damage you can possibly do. Okay, so like I said, you're getting the maximum damage from Roar, the maximum damage from Indomitable Battle Strike, and the maximum damage from hidden daggers from the AoE damage. You're literally getting the maximum damage all around from your build, and the maximum damage from Sure Strike, but it's a single target. Okay, if you're going up against a single target boss, use Sure Strike instead. Okay, it literally does not take any damage from you. The reason why you want to spec into, you know, your marked target, you're like, why am I specking into I do more damage to marked targets if I'm not going to use it? Like I said, 80% of the Great Open Fighters in this game use Daring Shout, which means that if they're using Daring Shout and marking their targets, you don't have to. You do not have to mark your targets to get that extra 15% damage off. Okay, which means that everything on your loadout, you're getting the maximum damage off. Literally, you're getting the maximum. No matter what move you use on your loadout, you are getting the maximum damage. Okay, seriously, you're getting the maximum damage, and then that marked target gives you that extra 15% damage. This technically is a risky loadout, because what if you're not running with someone, you know, who's using the marked target? It does not matter. Why doesn't it matter? Because you literally do not need that to do tons of damage. But if you're running with someone that does have that, you're gonna get the 15% extra damage. You're literally gonna be top every single time. And if you want to, if you seriously, you know, you're like worried, like, oh my god, you know, there's no one who's gonna have that shit. Literally, everybody uses it. Find a Great Weapon Fighter who's your friend, make friend, run every single dungeon with him. If you literally want that maximum damage, run every single dungeon with him. Warlocks use that shit. Running with the Warlock, they mark their targets all the fucking time. If they want that maximum damage, you can run them with the fucking Warlock, okay? But as long as your target is marked, that's all that matters. And by the way, guys, Indomitable Battle Strike can also mark targets. If you finish the target off with it, just letting you guys know, it says it will mark nearby enemies. So there you go. But like I said, just find someone who uses Daring Shout. Seriously, like, everybody I know uses that shit for a Great Open Fighter. You can literally feed off their weakness or some shit, and turn that shit into your advantage by getting the maximum damage on your loadout and things like that. So if you guys like this video, let me know by leaving a like, things like that. You guys already know what's up. Welcome all new subscribers. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more dope ass videos like this. And yeah, so it's your boy One Punch Gaming signing out. Peace.